able to maybe on the side put some other little gifts on that too if you want to.
Maybe a honeysuckle or two, or a hummingbird feeder.
A hummingbird feeder would be a pretty good idea to have there. Speaking of the honeysuckles, that's M132811. I actually signaled to the producing team here. I signaled to Fran and was like, can we bring that back again? Because I know everybody wants to see it. It was so popular when we had this on. $43.98. It's not every day that we have Roxanne De Palma with us in the studio. So I'm going to soak up every single minute that I possibly can. You know what? When you have hummingbirds come over, they're going to also soak up all the nectar that's inside of here. When you see us here in the studio, I want you to know that what you're getting at home is literally everything that you see. It's not one honeysuckle plant, it's two.
Yeah.
And if you were to go out elsewhere and look for them, number one, you're going to go to Garden Center after Garden Center, and they're going to say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, we don't carry that here. We don't have that."
We don't have that variety.
Right.
And it's the variety that you want. This is the one that is going to draw all the birds, the bees, and the butterflies.
Got it.
I'm into my smells. I love the fragrance of the honeysuckle. But Justin, this kind of just checks all the boxes. You can grow this in Palm Springs, California.
Yeah.
You can grow this in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It doesn't matter. It's a perennial. It's like those college kids, guys. It comes back year after year after year. And it's so easy to grow. You're going to take and plant it. You're going to give it a little fertilizer. And you're going to let it just start doing its thing. Train it to go where you want it to go as well. Don't forget, deer and rabbit resistant as well.
Which for me is huge because my garden, I get deer and rabbit that come by and visit and love to snack on everything that I'm growing. To be able to have this to be able to help as that deterrent is fantastic. But what else does this attract then? Not just the hummingbirds, we're talking bees. We're talking butterflies. We're talking about having those pollinators coming to this, which is super important if you have the garden that you're growing. You want that around because that's the helpful nature's helpers that are going to allow for your garden to be able to thrive. Let's talk about when we get this at home because it's not going to be this.
No.
It'll be smaller that'll grow to this.
Correct, correct. So you're going to get this home, guys. You're going to figure out where the best spot is for you to plant this. Are you going to make it a bush or are you going to just let it go cuckoo crazy? That's your choice. Do you have a chain link fence that's a little... Do you want to not see your neighbor next door? And I'm telling you guys, you won't see your neighbor next door with this, okay? Do you have an arbor that you want to just be spectacular? So what will happen is if you do put an arbor, put one on each side and then let it go to town. And when it blooms, you're gonna call me up and go, Roxanne, holy smokes, this is absolutely stunning because those buds, big clusters of flowers are going to come and then you're going to just smell and you're going to be in heaven, I'm telling you.
150 of these already picked up just in this show.
And when they're gone, Justin, I cannot grow anymore. The nursery only has so much.
You're getting all that Roxanne is able to bring to you. You have no choice. Both of these color options are coming to you. So what would you suggest, Roxanne? Do we put them in two different locations or do you blend them together? What's the best?
I would put them in two different locations.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
Great.
if you're going to plant them in the ground, they're going to go to town. If you want to keep them smaller, Justin, then put them into a whiskey barrel or something smaller like that.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to, you can even use this as ground cover. It is, I mean, you go along the roads in California.
Yeah.
This is what they're using for a ground cover up on those embankments.
Yeah, I'm thinking like if I have that spot that the grass just, I can do whatever I want. Like it is just not going to grow there. And it's rocks and dirt and it's an eyesore. I could put this in the ground and it's going to spread all over.
It is going to spread like a weed. I'm telling
fantastic.
you. And then it's going to
perennial.
bloom profusely. And then you're going to sit there and you're going to be drinking your glass of wine, enjoying the evening, and you're going to get that little summer breeze and the smell that comes from these honeysuckles, Justin.
Nothing like it, right?
I mean, it's a childhood memory for me because my grandmother, my mother, my aunt, they all had honeysuckles. And the smell of them and the way that you can actually pick the flower and taste the nectar, again, this is another childhood memory for me. But but these two varieties, that scarlet literally looks like a San Clemente, California sunset. I mean, and the different colors on the flowers, and then the big dark green leaves on it are just, it just makes everything pop. Guys, don't miss out on this. Get 2 or 3 collections. They make great Mother's Day, Father's Day present. Oh,
Don't miss out on this either.
and don't
a big
miss
deal.
out on the hummingbird feeder, guys. When that big deal price is gone, it's going up.
Yeah, it is. And you know, this at $43.98 for 2, $22 each.
Crazy.
And shipping to you for free is a little cuckoo crazy.
Yeah,
like
it is
that
cuckoo
is something
crazy.
that you don't want to miss out on, because this here, there's a limited supply. Roxanne
Yeah.
can only grow as much as she can grow, and when it's gone, it's gone. It's been super popular in the show.
Look at that.
Nothing that you need to worry about. It's gorgeous. Roxanne, thank you
Disease
so
and
much for being here.
pest resistant. I mean, again, this
can't beat that.
just checks. Honey,
So good to see you.
I
I'm
am-
giving you the biggest
Oh my
hug.
God, I
Thank
am
you for
so
being here.
proud of you.
Thank you. You're
so
so sweet.
so proud of
Thank
you.
you so much. Are you in town for a bit?
I'm in town till Monday because I have to go to Mary Beth's big party on Sunday
okay.
night.
Well, I might be seeing you on Sunday night. I'm
See
looking
you
forward